Tucson has a huge reason to celebrate. We're turning 241. A special group is throwing a party that focuses on what our community is all about, embracing heritage through history and literature. To tell us more about the gala is Raul Ramirez and Susan Chambers-Castelos. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Susan, I said a very special group is throwing this amazing gala. Tell us more about the organization.
Yes, we are a very special group.
Yes.
We are 26 years old, although the Tucson birthday is 241 years old. We are a cultural, educational, and charitable organization. Our name, Los Descendientes del Presidio del Tucson, is because some of our members are actually descended from the original Presidio soldiers. And our first president was descended from one of the comandantes of the Presidio.
Wow.
Jose Maria Martinez, yes. So we go back quite a ways.
And so the mission of why you come together and why you do events like this, what do you really want people to know?
Well, we want them to know that we are preserving the unique cultural history of Tucson. And we would like to have people join us, not only for the gala, but for the organization as well. You do not have to be a member from the Presidio family.
Yeah.
Many people think that.
You don't have to be a descendant.
A descendant.
Yeah, it's open to anyone interested in Tucson history, the Old Pueblo.
And so what type of things beyond this gala activities do you do throughout the community?
Well, some of the things we've done in the past, and also I can give you a flavor of what we're doing now. For example, there's a monument to the Tohono O'odham Nation from San Javier district, and we work real closely with the district, and there's an artist involved, Luis Mena. And so what happened was that the money kind of ran out, and so what we did is we helped raise $15,000 to finish that project. And it's on the corner of Star Pass and Mission at the base of a mountain. It shows a family of three, a woman, a man, and a child. And the woman is gesturing towards the river. And it's actually the entrada. Padre Quino was one of the first missionaries that came through, 1692. So it sort of commemorates that, but it also commemorates the people that were living at the base of a mountain when he came through.
Wow.
So that's one of them. The other one that we're working on right now is with the Diocese of Tucson. There's an old bell, it's a 1807 Presidio bell that hung at the original Presidio chapel. And so working with the diocese, finding a space for it, it's really kind of a religious icon and a historical icon. And there's going to be a special mass in celebration of San Agustin, which is the patron saint of Tucson, where the bell is going to be showcased, and there's an artist involved with that project, Brian Donahue, who did the statue for the Hugo Canor statue at the Manning House, and that's kind of a hidden kind of treasure in Tucson that very few people know about. But those are two examples of things we've been doing, and kind of finishing up those projects has been real important to us.
And of course, this gala.
Yeah.
Yes, and one of the reasons that I mentioned Jose Maria Martinez, a descendant of the Presidio Comandante, is that we're involved with the project right now because we think we have found the remains, his remains.
Oh my goodness.
And when they excavated the area for the new Pima County Courthouse, that was the old National Cemetery. And history says that he had been shot by several arrows and he died from an infection, and we found a skeleton that had several arrows embedded. And
Oh my goodness.
Three of them, yeah.
Three, yeah. So
Corresponds to the information that we had about.
and the university has been doing some research on it. So we're going to bury these remains at the Pioneer Gardens, which is a cemetery, an area of the cemetery that we have at Holy Hope.
Wow, you guys have done and are doing such great things, and like you said, making sure the heritage is honored, and we keep that going. Now, I know we have this great gala that I want to get to so that everybody knows they can come, get some more information, and enjoy. Tell me when and where this gala is going to be held.
It's going to be on August the 13th at the Star Pass Resort, and we're honoring 3 local women that have embraced their heritage to culture and literature, and their names are Carmen Duarte, who is a reporter for the Daily Star. She's been with the Star, imagine, 35 years. And she also wrote a book about her family history. She grew up in New Mexico area and Verdon Valley and Duncan area. Sandra O'Connor is from Duncan, so about her mother's history and her devotion to, and she called it Mamas Santos, which is Mother's Saints, which really is kind of the deep faith that the mom had. The mom did not have much of an education. She worked in the fields primarily and supported her family. There's several family tragedies, but she kind of, based on that, she won several awards, so we're going to honor her for that. So Patricia Martin Preciado Martin, who's written several books on oral histories and fictional histories. The oral histories, she interviewed several women in Tucson, Mexican-American women, and documented their history in terms of some of the hardships they went through. And then on the fictional side of it, she integrated some of the history of Tucson with that. And then the last one is Lidia Otero. She's a professor at the University of Arizona, has her PhD. And she wrote La Calle, which is kind of looking at what happened with urban renewal back in the late 60s that displaced many Tucson residents from the barrio, around the downtown area. So those three women we're going to honor. And then we have some co-chairs that are very special people also. There's Dr. Tom Sheridan, who's at the University of Arizona, and he's written several books on Tucson history, Los Tucsonenses. And then the other one is one on the fraud that was done on the Tohono people in terms of how they lost their land. And then Diane Bretthart, who was the former executive director of the Southwest Foundation for Education and Historic Preservation.
Well, great honorees, great co-chairs, such a great event, such great work that you guys do. I want to make sure I get all the information out to everybody, when, where, what time, how to get involved. But I want to thank you guys for coming.
Well, the event starts at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
And it starts off with mariachis, Los Changuitos Feos, and we'll have the mariachis and a silent auction. The food is going to be catered, of course, by Marriott Star Pass. And
he's also the Iron Chef.
Iron Chef.
Yes.
And he's won twice in a row.
Chef. Yes. So
Yes, we love him here on the show.
It's going to be a really very fun evening, and we hope everybody will attend.
I will make sure that we have all the information so we can definitely be a part of this.
And they can go online at descendientes.org and get tickets.
And get tickets online?
Online, yes.
Perfect. So let's remember the Grand Gala Dinner Dance will be held August 13th starting at 6 p.m. at the JW Star Pass Resort. For more details, of course, you can go online or you can give them a call at 250-1615.